So I sit here in my hole. I hope the Lord can come save my soul. I'm a sinner to my core. Ask forgiveness, nothing more. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. Darkness surrounds me, I can see all of the demons right here with me. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Basement. We want to apologize for our long absence due to the fact that we were visiting family and then a little flu bug kind of swept through the house. Got everybody sick, kind of still lingering a little bit, so I'm going to work with it, but hopefully we'll be able to put on a quality show for you. Got some exciting news coming up. So let's get on with the episode. My eyes surround me. Now I can see all of the damage brought on by me. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. Let's try that first verse again since we messed up the words a little bit. My eyes are open, now I can see all of the damage brought on by me. I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. Say I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more. Ask forgiveness, nothing more. Morning, Preston. How we doing, brother? A little rough this morning. Yep. A little rough around the edges.
Yep.
We are here, though, huh? And we're broadcasting, which is something we haven't done in
a
week. I know. I apologize to everybody out there for us not being here. But we're just working with what we got. I'm going to have a little sore throat, or just I'm going to have a little rough voice this morning because I had a sore throat over the last week or so, but we're together, coming out of the fog of the sickness and the haze that was the illness in the house. No, we did not get the HIV, so we know it was the flu. Anyway, so Preston, visit with the parents and the grandparents and everything like that. What do you think? Good times, huh?
This is the second time I've met the grandparents on my dad's side, and it's odd. It's different. Definitely.
And you met the whole family.
Yeah.
The aunts and people we haven't, and cousins and things, people we haven't seen in a while. That was another thing, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
It's we're learning boundaries and other whatnots, and it's different. You have all this family that you never meet, and then once you meet them, it's just this awkward sit in silence type of deal that goes on for a while until you figure out what you're allowed to talk about and what you're not allowed to talk about, and just a lot of different stuff. So in reality, I'm just wasting time until my dad gets together over here on the couch so that we can have a actual conversation instead of this made up one that I'm
Well, Preston, you're
pulling out of my ass.
Conversation, which is a good thing because your segment is kind of important for you to talk into your mic so people can hear you at the same time. That's another thing that we're researching right now. But yeah, I had a good time with the folks. I don't think it was too awkward. What do you think?
It was pretty awkward.
I don't know. Once we got past the awkward stage, everybody started talking and stuff and everything like that. You got to meet your cousins and had some fun in that arena, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
And the sleeping arrangements worked. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Sleeping arrangements worked just fine.
Yeah.
So that was comfortable. Had more food than anyone could ever eat on the planet. So that also was a good thing. And so a little bit about my parents and my family and everything like that. Pretty tight-knit family back in the day. My old man retired from the Army and everything like that. So then he decided to move to Alaska. Kind of everybody went their separate ways type things and type stuff. So that was always a good thing. And that was a good thing. So, and them living up in Alaska, basically you lived in a place called Northway, Alaska, and it was a small Native American village in the interior, kind of towards the middle of the state over by the border. And 300 people, no running water, had electricity. That was always fun, kind of cool. I mean, I guess, living the extreme rural life going from southern Alabama to Northway, Alaska was a definite, I guess, culture shock or culture change. I got the chance to learn, a lot of hunting and stuff and a lot of fishing and, the rural lifestyle. Heated our house with wood and that kind of thing. So, and then, I took off, went to school for a while, played in bands and those type of things. So with them being up there, it was really difficult for us to take off and go see them because it took a lot to get there. I mean, you'd have to fly into Fairbanks or Anchorage, and you have to rent a car and have to go from the car to Northway, which is like another 350, 400 miles, something like that. And then, sleeping arrangements with the family and stuff. But anyway, so we didn't get a lot of chance to see them over the last, several years. And cool thing is that, we're reconnecting now, and Preston and Colin both kind of had the opportunity to meet family and, connect with their grandparents, which is a good thing. And I had a lot of fun. I forget how much I missed my parents and what I, not being able to see them and those type of things. And it's good that we're seeing them now. The cousins, they all your cousins and everybody, they all seem to get along well with you. And you even had, what do they call it? Grand cousins? I don't know what they're, the second cousins, I guess, for you and everything. So, yeah, that's,
Third cousin.
Third cousins, yeah. Third cousins or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they're there. So that was kind of interesting. So yeah, that was a week there, and well, that's like what was it, 4 days?
It was 4 days.
Yeah, we did 4 days there, and a great little spot in Anaconda, Montana. Very seldom will you hear great spot in Anaconda, Montana used in the same sentence.
Yeah.
But they've got a really nice little spot there, kind of overlooks the mountains, and I really like the view. And got my dad a spotting scope so he could look out on the mountain and see everything. And he's pretty excited about that. But nice little house, kind of nestled away in a little cove. Deer. We saw deer constantly. There's probably saw 25, 30 deer by the time it was over with. Huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of deer and wildlife and those type of things. And no, it wasn't me. I was not the wildlife. So I was good. And kids had fun. You guys kind of did a lot of ATV riding.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you went on that second trip, where'd you go? Did you go about the same spot?
The second trip?
Yeah, didn't you guys go on a second trip? Or was that Chrissy or your aunt?
I went on a couple trips on the side by side, but nothing like up the mountain or anything like that. No
yeah.
off-road, off-trail
That was a pretty
stuff.
good ride. I think it was a little extreme going into 4-wheel drive and, 4-wheel low on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
I go out with my buddy Paul, my buddy Paul. By the way, I want to toss out a word for everyone. Vape Crazy, my man Paul, he's got a location in the Salt Lake area and in Bountiful. Really doing well. So if you're a vape type person, I would go see Vape Crazy. Get a hold of my man Paul because he can help you out. He's always running some good specials and stuff like that. So give a shout out to him. But anyways, we go out with him and. We go over trails much worse than that, and so it was a little fun, but it was fun. It was fun. I loved that top of the mountain, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, you could
cool.
see for hundreds of miles, even
It
with the
wasn't so
smoke.
smoky.
That was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was kind of crazy with the smoke. Smoke really came in bad from the fires and those type of things, but it was all right though. I think that I think it was enjoyable. I know that I'm really glad I went. And hopefully we get a chance to go a little more frequently. What do you think about going a little more frequently, Press?
I think we're going pretty frequent already. We've been in Montana more than we ever have since like 2019, I think.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't know. We used to go up there quite frequently, but
I mean, between mom's side and your side now.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of family.
there's a lot of family up there. Yeah,
We can't always see both of them at the same time.
and it's pretty cool for your brother Seth that he is able to go, and because he has his mom up there, but it's close enough to his to Mikkel's family where she can so this is a good spot for them as well. So yeah, it was a good time. We really enjoyed seeing a lot of things that I haven't seen in the house for years and years. Just talk with my dad and talk with your grandma. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I look forward to going to another visit. How about you?
Yeah.
Definitely. So again, we're excuse me. I'm sorry again. We're got some new things coming on the horizon. We've contacted some additional talent, which we are very excited about. The fact that we're going to be bringing more people in. And so I guess the biggest thing on that is that the response has been really well. I have people see the Jody Whiteside's show, and they see that and they go, yes, I definitely want to be on. So we've got people very interested in coming in. So that's stuff that's coming down the road. We're planning some new stories. I think we like the segment. What do you think of the segment that we did, the pre-recorded segment? And what are we going to call those?
I don't fucking know.
Clips? I don't know. Yeah. What are we going to call those? We'll come up with a name here, but nonetheless, we got several more of those planned. We're going to be able to go to different locations and do stuff. I'm excited about locations. And yeah. So, with that being said, Preston, I'm going to try and sing a couple songs. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with a little bit of stuffed up nose yet. I tell you, I feel 200 times % better.
I, however, do not.
Yeah. Well, I think you came on a little bit later than we did, though. So,
Yeah, probably.
the worst of it only took two to 3 days was the worst of it, but I think we're good now. So, anyway, yeah, Preston, why don't you give us your idea on what's going on in the world today?
Okay. Hello, chat. It's,
Oh, is there people on chat?
yes,
Who's on chat?
everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone? Like literally
No, not
everybody.
everyone.
Everybody
got,
in the world.
We got Brad.
Bradley, my man Brad. Good to see you, Brad.
We
I know we're
got-
tough, but,
We got Nicole.
Nicola!
We got Paul.
My man Paul. Paul, Vape Crazy. I'm telling you, go see him.
And then we got Hakita. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm not sure who that is.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
Spell.
But hello, Hakita. Hawkita.
I don't know either. Hey, Huckatha. Nice to see you.
Not at all what it was, but
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah.
But thanks everybody for coming and saying you missed us, and
I'm sure we have viewers that we can't see.
yeah, it's good to be back. Oh, Hakita is Tam.
Oh, it's Tam.
Hey, Tam.
Tam, my girl Tam.
Yeah, we're it's good to be back. We are sick. Thankfully, it's not the Rona.
Yes, not the Rona.
We got tests done. And,
Not my Corona.
yeah, we got tests done. And then
A little
everybody
story
came back
about Tam,
negative.
real quick. Like I have to tell you this
Why don't
story
you,
because.
go ahead and talk over me there, Dad.
Oh, sorry, man. Go ahead. Yes.
What I was trying to say is, we got negative COVID tests. Now you can go, Dad.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got to get better at not talking over each other.
That is true. We do have to get better at not talking over at each other, and I got to get better at camera placement because.
Don't worry, I got you.
So a little story about my girl Tam. Love her to death. So when we go out camping, I bring my kitchen, and I got my griddle and I bring my grill and those type of things, and it's kind of a tight little space, and I often have people, hey, can I help you? Because I cook for everybody else and those type of things. And like, hey, can you help? And it just ends up, I appreciate them and everything like that. But it becomes more a problem with people. And, so there becomes this thing where it's like, you don't go into Ken's kitchen, right? And the only person who's allowed in my kitchen is my girl Tam. I call her my camping kitchen wife because somehow or another, the two of us just work together perfectly in the kitchen. We're not, she knows how to work the equipment and stuff. And I don't mind people that come and help, and I often ask people for help when I need it. But my girl Tam, me and her. So my girl Tam, my kitchen wife, while we're cooking. So anyways, I have not sang in a week. Picked up the guitar for a few minutes yesterday. And a little rough. So I am working on a couple new songs, but mainly just trying to get some stuff together for the Joking Band, because I haven't played with them in a while. I'm looking forward to playing with my man Joe, my man Brad on the drums. Thanks for being here, Brad. People say I'm no good, I'm crazy as a loon. I get drunk in the morning, I get stoned in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, I can get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long hair country boy alone. One girl wants to marry, a rich girl wants to flirt. Poor man goes to college while the rich man goes to work. The drunkard wants another drink of wine, and a politician wants a vote. I don't want another luncheon at all, but I will take another toad. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, he's putting down rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on the water, I know that it's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man like I do a little walking too. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, I can't get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Normally my man Joe sings this song, Preston. Now I do a backup.
But explain the hair part.
What's that?
Explain the part.
Oh, you want me to do the part that I do? Okay, here we go. So he goes, poor man talking. Rich girl wants to marry, and a poor girl wants to flirt. Poor man goes to college, while rich man goes to work. Drunker wants another drink of wine, politician wants a vote. I ain't got much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke, cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Not too bad for a guy who's old, can't sing, and is sick. Preacher man talking on the TV, he's putting down rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Jesus walked on the water, I know that is true. Sometimes I think that preacher man I like to do a little walking too, cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I can't get on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
Not too bad.
Well, it doesn't sound. It sounds a lot better when you got both the harmony and the melody
Yeah,
together
I
at one
imagine.
time. And Joe, he adds a flavor to it because of his voice. So, your Gramps, big Johnny Cash fan, really enjoyed this one. I hear the train a-coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine sound, I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing on down the San Antonio, I was just a baby. Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head down and cry. But there's rich folks sitting in a fancy dining car, they're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, know I can't be free. When I hear that whistle blowing, that's what tortures me. This prison and that railroad train was mine. Probably move it farther, a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow them blues away. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train of mine, probably move it farther, farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Yeah, I let that lonesome whistle blow them away. Man in Black, Johnny Cash, not Elvis, Man in Black. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn my back around. That was rough. I say, give me one reason to stay here, but I'll turn my back around. Yeah, my mind. Will you for Hawking love you? Oh, and give you what you need. Yeah, will you for Hawking love you? Oh, and give you what you need. What you need. But I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Don't want no one to love me. That might take away my life. Here's my life. I don't want no one to love me. That might take away my life. Here's my life. I just want someone to hold me, oh, and rock me through the night. I say, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. It's alright. Give me one reason to stay here, yeah, and I'll turn right back around. It's alright. I just want someone to hold me, oh, and rock me through the night. Well, will you for Hawking love you? Oh, and give you what you need. What you need. Said that you for Hawking love you? Oh, and give you what you need. What you need. But I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Preston bobbing his head a little bit. So. I don't want no one to love me. That might take away my life. I don't want no one to love me. That might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me. Yes, and rock me through the night. I don't want someone to hold me, yes, and rock me through the night. Something like that. We'll call that my E-run right there. Got my E-run going. Woo, that jumped into that about as rough as I jumped into anything in a while, huh, Press? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Out of practice.
Yeah. Maybe everybody, it doesn't sound as bad as it sounded up here. I don't know.
I mean, it always sounds good.
What's that?
It always sounds good.
Well,
Here, it just depends on.
Because you make me sound better. I saw you over there messing with all the dials and dialing me in to make sure that covering up as much as we can with what we got. Yeah.
I definitely sit here and cover you up a lot. So, but it takes a well-trained ear to hear those mistakes, especially on a recorded like what we're doing.
Right. And y'all don't know, but Preston over here, he's by himself again today. And not only is he working the video and keeping batteries running and stuff like that, but he's over here messing with the sound pretty regular. And so he's squaring me away. And I appreciate Preston, because Preston's heard me sing all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Or all his life, I guess we should say. And so he'll say, hey, I know how you want to sound. And so he messes with the sound and gets me where I need to be. So.
And most of the time, I get it right.
You do. I would say 99.999% of the times you do.
And if I get it wrong, you just let me know. Hey, I wanted this on this song instead of what you did, and be like, all right. And then it's fixed.
Yep. And sometimes I don't even know it, but you're making me sound better because you know how I should sound better than I do sometimes, especially when I'm up here and I can't even hear myself.
Yeah, it's really hard to know how you sound when even with a monitor, it's hard to know.
Yeah,
what you
with the
sound like.
monitor, it does help, and especially if it's up a little bit more, and I can hear a lot. But then we get some feedback with you guys when we get too loud. So,
yeah.
But so any feedback from the group on how we sounded today?
But my mic still sounds like crap.
Yeah. We're working on that. That is a funding issue. We're working with the executive producer to see if we can't get a little more budget. But right now, until we get some sponsors and get some people watching the show, we're gonna have to work with what we got.
Yep.
So. How many people we got on?
Twitch stats is showing 4, but I don't trust that number.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't feel like it's showing how many people are actually watching. So I feel like we got like maybe 6 viewers.
Well, for being gone a week, we can't complain too loud. Nelson tune. I should pull that one out and remember it. I should do more Willie Nelson. I do like Willie, you know. Maybe I I didn't love you really half as much as I should. That's another one we could do there. That's another one. All right, let's see. What do we got? Do we got any requests? Ooh, we got any requests? Because I did not bring my tablet, so I don't have my list of songs. How about...
What can you pull out of the arsenal, Dad?
I say, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white and ain't real clear. Is that... Oh, that one's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Especially with my throat. I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick. Sorry, everybody. I'm leaving stage. I know that's like a faux pas or a faux pas. Or how would you spell faux pas?
I
Or
don't
is it
think I've
faux
ever
pas?
heard that word until now.
Oh yes, a faux pas. I think it's like a mistake you make. Is like something you shouldn't do.
No way. The vocalist is getting a drink of water?
Yeah, vocalist getting a drink of water. We're leaving stage. You don't leave the stage. That's the thing. My girl Nicole, everyone, she's on. Nicola of Nicola Land. Won't tell you that story, but nonetheless, she's been working hard. I'm excited about seeing her in the gym tonight. One negative to this whole thing, man, I've lost like 6 pounds. I was trying to break that 180. I hit it once. I was at 181.6 or something. And I was like just thrilled to death. Then we left the vacation. I weighed myself the other day. I went on 168. Oh my gosh. So you figure with flex weight, I'll probably actually weigh 171, 172. So I got to start eating again. But I'm excited about getting back in the gym. And should I say?
Yeah,
In public?
go ahead.
Okay. So Preston came to the gym with me while we were in Anaconda. Love that gym in Anaconda, huh?
That's a nice gym, yeah.
That's a hard-hitting gym right there. That's like dudes come there to lift weight. They ain't got nothing else to do.
Which is what happened.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened, yeah. Preston got pretty sore, but he worked hard, so he says he's going to start going to the gym with me pretty regular. So,
Not today. I'm too sick for that shit.
yeah. But I'm actually feeling really good today, comparatively speaking. If you just get rid of this little congestion, I'll be all right. So, yeah, let's do one more. Again, give a shout out to my man Paul at Vape Craze. Vape Crazy in Bountiful. I want to say in Taylorsville is the other one. But maybe he could throw the addresses up there and we can give a shout out to my man up there.
Yeah. Feel free, Paul.
What do we know in A? Nothing right now. I'm just drawing to such a blank. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm drawing a blank. So, we could try Sweet Home. That's like, woo, way up there.
Yeah. Let's see how bad you do it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to do one verse Sweet Home. Preston has a lot of faith in me. The wheels, they keep on turning. Carry me home featuring the cold tap of her foot anyways, even though it doesn't sound that great. My man Paul over there said, go ahead, kid, and sing it. My kitchen wife Tam, she's sitting there, she's got her foot moving, even though she's pretending she's not. So everybody, I want to thank you for coming to this episode of The Basement. A little rough around the edges, but that's okay. We're going to knock them off. Biggest thing is we did it. The show must go on, right, Preston? Well, Preston, another one for the books.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the worst show that was out there.
Yeah,
So
I was definitely expecting a lot worse.
yes, and I think I rose to the occasion somewhat as far as my vocals weren't as bad as we had anticipated. I thought I was going to sing 2 songs and I was like, okay, I'm absolutely done. But we kind of stretched them out, which kind of works a little bit too. Preston said, Dad, makes your songs last longer, run time. So it's easier to cut time than it is to fill time,
Yes.
right? So
I think you should do more of that one song and then this long, weird in between of changing the,
just
the
changing
guitar.
song. Yeah, I'm actually working on my transitioning to where
Yeah.
one song just runs right into another,
Yeah.
into another. We are working on graphics to put on there, so you know what the song is. That's coming up and down the road. We're got that software in place. Again, everything costs money, so things come slowly, but we're learning how to use that software. And so again, another good show. I really appreciate everyone being here. All those who checked in, and I'm sure there are some people often. Got Brittany on the line and she doesn't really check in. So if she's watching, hey Brittany, how you doing? Some other friends who check in but don't. Nick Moss of the Nick Moss Band. I told you I went and saw the Nick Moss Band, right?
Yeah.
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 So anyways, but so hey everybody, once again, I really appreciate you guys checking in. On behalf of me and Preston and Jake when he is here. We appreciate your viewership. We will be airing the show all week this week. Make sure you're telling friends, share us, go out and tell people about it, get people to like us. The more likes we have, the more shares we got, the more opportunity we got to do bigger and better things. So it's up to you guys to help me out, and I will help you out as much as I can. So with that being said, I'm Ken Teasdale. This is my man, Preston Teasdale, my son, my buddy, my pal, my gym partner. I appreciate y'all being here at this episode of The Basement.